seeing a completely different game here. Memphis playing Anarchy and Zorlag, and BaSe probably he's playing Clutch, and he's probably going to play an aggressive Clutch. So I think we're going to see a much more aggressive game this time around than last time.
Let's see how it's going to get started, guys. This round of 16 match in the qualifiers is beginning between BaSe and Memphis. Winner of the series is going to the regionals. I'm on BaSe to begin with, where he immediately takes a rail, actually. Memphis getting in on some of that damage action, and he might even get himself the armor too.
Yep, and he does. Gets both the heavy and the mega.
So BaSe has got a whole load of nothing.
Well, nothing for Clutch is still a lot, though.
See what he can work with, though. Clutch can work with few items, and the rocket launcher, one of his staple weapons. Good damage. He still refuses to use his shield. There we go. Eventually, he pulls it out. And Memphis should have a chance to get himself up to the top level, possibly. Chunky rocket.
If that direct rocket didn't hit, then Memphis would have been in a very good position to move in. But he got too much damage taken, and he had to back off.
Do you think he can attack now?
No, not right now, because Clutch is he's got the shield ready. But Clutch didn't have a shield, and he could have gone in for the attack at the tri-bolt gun. Clutch is playing the back footers of this map. He's just he's content with getting this light armor. Spawns every 15 seconds, so he doesn't have to wait too long for it to come back.
During this time, Memphis, we can see him on our X-ray vision. He's just circling the other parts of the map. He doesn't want to give BaSe too much of a sense of security. Whoa, okay. Interesting move. He's forced to shield out very quickly. 78 health left from BaSe. He's right next to the hourglass, but that's not enough necessarily. Huge damage from Memphis.
Memphis' LG is very good. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Memphis gets a kill. Memphis is a great player. He's a great CPM player. His LG has always been scary. So whenever he's got his LG out against Clutch, you know that Clutch is going to be hurting.
Right, back to 100-100, which is a pretty massive stack for Anarchy.
Oh yeah, Anarchy at a 100-100, and his injection ready.
That's confidence levels.
His confidence levels are high, and then Anarchy is just running the map, dealing out damage whenever he can.
Look at that, forcing out the Ghost Walk so quickly. There's the Mega up, which he's not being very attentive to.
Both players actually use their cooldowns there.
I feel like it's almost more dangerous for BaSe to not have that escape mechanism.
Yeah, because Anarchy can still get out of the way with his fast bunny hopping movement, but whereas Nyx really needs that cooldown to get out.
Those rockets were absolutely incredible.
Great rockets there by Memphis.
BaSe was just completely stuck against the wall. The rockets were paralyzing him essentially, and it was just a matter of time until that was going to add up and get a frag. I'm surprised at Memphis. Does he want to move in? He's found the rail shot, possibly. He's going to go through, try and get the angle. Where is he? He doesn't have too much to worry about. Letting him stack up is only delaying the inevitable, almost.
Yeah, it's quite a shame that Memphis didn't go in for the kill there. He had him low. But now BaSe is back to his starting health, and he's got a good amount of armor.
I wonder what kind of knowledge BaSe has of Memphis as a player. Because Memphis isn't someone who was on like the weekly streams at all of the cups. He's kind of someone who kind of bides his time and was generally just really good at the game, but not someone in the public eye.
Yeah, Memphis. Yeah, definitely. Memphis is not very well known to non-CPM players. He's very well known in the Pro Mod community, but not so much outside of it. Right when I say that, BaSe gets beautiful real shot onto Memphis, and Memphis BaSe work with his life. Now Memphis surely is going to pull out the spit, and now BaSe is dead. That's a great move by Memphis.
Very aggressive, but does the job, you know? Gets it done.
That's Zorlag, though. Once you're up like that, and your Anarchy gets killed, and you switch to Zorlag, and you know that your opponent is weak, you can go in aggressive. That's exactly what Memphis did. He went in aggressive, used the spit, forcing BaSe to go on the back foot and taking too much damage.
It's a very similar
by Memphis.
Very similar start to before over here. It's going to be 2 major items for Memphis. He's going to have the run of the map. And at least for BaSe, he gets a couple of the small armors.
But still, look at the stacks, though. It's 150 health and 100 armor for BaSe, so it's not doing too shabby.
Oh, and the timing. You hate to see it, don't you? he's going to have an inkling. Yeah, he can hear up at the top. Ooh, a little bit of damage. He doesn't want to go through a teleporter. Might feel that that's a bit too predictable. Can he get...
Oh. BaSe completely whiffed the rocket jump there.
He's just about escaping from that. I was worried that a rail may have come out, but I think that BaSe might have only just got the weapon anyway. And Memphis' movement around the map is fantastic.
That's anarchy for you. You can just run around the map for ages.
But it's nice to see like players such as yourself and Memphis as well, and others who are used to that kind of movement from previous gameplay. Oh my god, he just ran into absolute carnage.
Yep.
And he'll be playing later on today as well, so...
Look at that. There's so much damage done by Sorlike there. But not to worry for...
So this acid spit can go through the shield, is what you're saying?
I think so. Now I'm second guessing myself.
I mean, I'm not doubting you at all, but I don't play
anyway,
Sorlike myself, so...
Like, the thing is, if he walks into spit, regardless or if he has a shield up or not, he's still going to take the dot, and that's 50 damage taken over time. So
yeah, good railing there from BaSe. Oh my god, he's spotted on the side. I think Memphis might have his acid spit up again soon because he didn't have it in that fight.
Yeah, if he had it, then BaSe would have been a big. Would have had some issues trying to survive there, but he didn't. So. Oh no, spit was. See now, yeah. Oh, great move there by BaSe.
You don't always expect people to walk through the acid because it does damage, and not only that, it gives your enemy full understanding of what you're doing on the map, but BaSe is so tanky. Of course he's going to take that little gamble. It means he can kill the champion.
That's a very, very little gamble. To get the kill, to take 50 damage to get the kill there, it's a no contest for me. That's just definitely a good move by BaSe.
Oh wow, the rockets from BaSe.
Yep, Memphis hit the dire orb into the shield, and I don't think it did any damage whatsoever.
No,
if he teleported onto it, then it would have been a telefrag, but
would
he
it?
didn't. So I think so. Yeah.
Okay. No, he didn't go for that at all. It looks like when you look at BaSe's point of view, it's like it gets stuck on the shield or something. It's. Well, there comes the acid, but there's already been a fair amount of damage taken by Memphis. Although these guys are so tanky with these characters that they still got resources to work with.
Two big characters, both have the ability to take
I
big
regret
damage,
my actions.
Yeah, that's not a great move there by Memphis. He doesn't have an LG against Clutch there in that situation. You're gonna die.
Wow, again, BaSe's rockets are absolutely on point. And I think the issue for Memphis is that he's not like going through with his reads fully. He kind of knew there was a chance BaSe would be there. But he's like, oh, screw it, I'll go and get the resources anyway. And that's just when it's too late.
Yeah, now Memphis on the back foot there. He's just left to Ranger, whereas BaSe still has all three champions ready and willing. So Memphis, I don't think he's very comfortable on Ranger. So as soon as you take out Memphis, or as soon as you take out Anarchy or Zorlike out of the equation, Memphis is in big trouble.
This could be a fairly quick round going in the favor of BaSe if he's able to clean up the frag. Looking for a rail shot. Has got himself the mega health. Is fairly low on ammunition, but he's going for drive-by rails at this point. One rocket to go. Alright, go for the rail instead. Bye-bye. Oh, okay, where did it disappear to? Through a teleporter, but it's read like a book. Well played, BaSe.
Well played by BaSe, yeah.
I like the creativity that we just saw from Memphis, but unfortunately it didn't pay dividends.
It didn't pay off at all.
Alright, well, it's going to be map point now for BaSe. All he's got to do is win this round, and we are going to go through to the next one.
He's giving free real damage there. Now Memphis, absolutely no mega health. Quite a shame there because he had a decent spawn and he just let BaSe rail twice.
This is just Heidi.
Looks like it.
He was just baiting in the rockets, I guess.
I think so, yeah.
Well, the items are coming up soon, and he obviously wants to have some presence on the map. Whoa, nice little jump there, combining that with a sidestep. It's going to give him some height.
Yeah, but Memphis knows that as soon as Clutch pulls his shield, it's time to get out.
Look at that, the hourglasses that have been collected. It's not long until that shield is back up again. And he's just you're gonna collect more. Yeah, alright, ready for fights.
Yeah, he's got his shield back in and a mega. Rocket jump. Now Memphis is in big trouble. You can't do anything against that.
He just has to keep being on the run almost at a constant, it feels like.
Yeah, because BaSe is just collecting too many time shards, and he's always got that shield up.
Yeah, well, that's again testament to him playing really well right now.
Oh yeah.
I'll be surprised at how he can hold himself against the acid. Didn't really direct hit him at the much, and the rocket is gonna save BaSe. Oh my god! Almost gets the rail, which would have finished him off. Right in the face.
Right in the kicker.
Memphis gonna be grabbing a couple of health bubbles. He's got a couple of weapons himself, but it's just patience. He heard the sound cue and is like, right, well, I'm just gonna pre-shield and be ready for everything. So after the first round, it was pretty dominant actually from BaSe. Very well played.
Yeah, first round was good by Memphis, but after that, BaSe got hold of his anarchy, and that was it.
He learned the ways of the anarchy. Yeah, I think. In fact, one of the points, the saw lag from Memphis, he seems to go. It's like rush. That's like the immediate thought that comes into his head as soon as he picks saw lag. It's like fight. Let's go. Let's quickly get into action, and it's kind of bit him in the ass a little bit at the moment.
Yeah, he definitely, every time he picks Sorlak, he tries to get in your face and goes for the spit, but you can only really pull that off effectively once you've hurt your opponent a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's not what he's doing. Like, he's been taken out, like his anarchy dies, and Clutch is still at too much health and armor to be able to go in that aggressively, and Memphis made that mistake several times. Yeah,
he needs to slow it down a little bit. It might be the pace of the game that he's used to in CPM. It's a kind of, you're constantly fighting really in that game.
In CPM, he definitely played very aggressively, just like other late stage CPM players. They don't really, I'm not sure what it is, but like pretty much all they did was they just rushed. They just attacked all the time, not taking into account time left, frags remaining, or they just
fight really, wasn't it? It's just. They just wanted to fight. We like frags.
We like shooting. So that's what he brought that style. He brought that style to Quake Champions. It worked for the first map or the first round, but the next 3 rounds not so much.
Yeah. Hopefully from him we'll see something new. We are going into champion pick for the second map, which is Corrupted Keep, picked by Memphis. We are going to say goodbye to the railgun.
Prepare for draft.
And
yeah, no one rail. And I wonder what the picks are going to be.
Yeah. So, Nyx immediately for BaSe. Memphis to pick 2 now.
I reckon it's going to be Anarchy and Sorlike again.
Why is he taking
his time? And it's Anarchy.
Oh, it was so difficult to guess, Memphis. Or maybe is he giving himself maximum time to think about what the third pick would be, maybe?
I am not too sure. Maybe he's alt-tabbing or something, but...
Let's go for the BJ.
Yep,
he's reflected a bit, and that's what he wants. And we might end up seeing again some early champion choice though from BaSe just to go on Clutch again. We shall see. But I honestly love Memphis to bits, but I see BaSe taking this one relatively convincingly again. I hope though Memphis is able to maybe readjust his aggression. It seems to be constantly at like 100 for speed, and just
that's this the most for him. I guess it's the best way to play the game. Is just run around, do damage here and there, and go all in. But against BaSe,
the most fun as well.
It is the most fun, but against if you want to win against a stacked Clutch, man, it's hard.
Yeah. You do have to bide your time a little bit then. Let's move into the game, guys. We have got BaSe up 1 map versus Memphis on the brink of qualifying to the regionals for the Quake World Championship, where he can be a part of that $1 million prize pool.
There he goes.
Ow.
Oh, wow. Anarchy already in big trouble there. He's got less than 25 health here, and
How did he do that?
No idea. No idea whatsoever.
This could get a kill because that shield's gone and the LG coming in. Get the LG.
BaSe is in trouble. He almost fell off the map. He almost fell off the map. Oh my god, this is so hectic. I cannot believe that Memphis actually got the frag when he was down. So much health and armor in the first fight.
He took like 150 or so damage in the first 5 seconds and still comes out on top.
Yeah, now BaSe though manages to steal the heavy armor.
I was screaming at Memphis to use the LG, but just for note, he didn't have it. I'd assume because he used a teleporter, he would have got it already.
BaSe's rockets are on point, man. He almost hit like 2 direct rockets earlier, and then 3rd time's the charm, he hits a mid-air rocket onto Memphis.
That was a good guess from Memphis. Oh, he's spotted around, twisting and turning everywhere. 35 health left. Oh my days. 5 seconds until that Mega's going to be up. He's going to take the 225s. And that Mega, who's got it? Oh, he's just found him. Can he evade this at all? Rockets are good and he cannot get through the teleporter in time. Back onto base point of view with Nyx with the Ghost Walk up and ready to go.
So now is the time when you want to get in someone's face. The problem is Nyx has Ghost Walk.
He's got the Sorlag, so traditionally we would see Memphis go crazy. Oh, I thought he was going to try go for the, I don't know, the implosion or something like that.
Yeah, I thought he was going to spawn on him, but hey.
Someone gave me some names for it. I can't remember what it's called.
I did not know the jump that BaSe just did.
Oh really? I learned it from Neutrino doing it in one of the 1.5 FPS Sunday caps not too long ago, and I was like, ooh, this is a tasty jump.
Memphis though, he's got no armor.
The LG. Oh, that was very, very late moment to use that Ghost Walk.
Yeah, 9 health left. I'm not sure what BaSe was thinking. I don't know why he thought that was a good idea. Basically, moving up into a jump pad. Someone who has LG out, you're gonna take some damage there.
Basically.
Good one. Good one. Nice pun.
It's gonna be harder to think of one from Memphis, I'm afraid.
I don't think there is one. Uh-oh, 7 health for BaSe.
This suits Sorlag just fine.
Yep.
But that good old Ghost Walk back.
Yeah, Memphis, at least now he knows the Mega is up, and he knows the Mega timing. I don't think he was aware of it earlier, and now he does. So.
And now if people are trying that jump that BaSe just did, now don't make the mistake that I did and try and use the Nyx wall jump immediately after jumping. You've got to give it like a fraction of a second jump to get to your highest, the maximum height of your first jump, and then you use it, and you can make that slick little move that he just made.
Yeah, I've actually never seen it because I never played Nyx, so so much I need to learn.
There's a couple of extra like nice little extras you can do as Nyx, and they've crafted the maps in such a way that there are interesting things to discover.
Mm-hmm. Memphis though, trying to run into Nyx, but Nyx pulls out the LG very well. Now Memphis.
Stopwatch.
And it is a slight disadvantage compared to Nyx. He has a timing down. He's going for it. He's gonna spit, that's for sure. And Nyx uses her Ghost Walk very well.
Did the spit come out then, or did he save it?
Oh, he saved it. Yeah, because he probably knew that Nyx was gonna use Ghost Walk.
If he can get close to BaSe now, that would be really useful. But he's got no armor himself, so he's kind of relegated to waiting for it. Next coming in a little bit. That's a lot of damage right there. He got the acid spit out in the end, but it was too late to really do anything. And that's the kind of punishment you can get for sitting early on items. And holy crap, that was a 100.
Yeah, that was 100 damage flick rocket, and I think Memphis is in huge trouble here.
Yeah.
I can't believe he escaped. I thought BaSe was gonna go aggressive there with the Ghost Walk, but then I realized there's only 20 seconds left, and she doesn't really need to do that.
That's true. You can just hold on.
Yeah, you can just hold on to this lead, and you'll win the round.
And this is a nice, safe, cozy place to be hiding. Oh my god, the damage again!
That would almost been an air rocket. So close.
Yeah.
Boom. Flat. Direct rocket. GG. First round for BaSe.
Prepare to
Yeah,
fight.
really nicely played from him. Memphis did put a bit of fight in that, but
Round begins in
just wasn't able to survive at the end. I feel like we were watching Nyx kind of just
1.
walking a little bit
Round
around the map
2.
very slowly, and then, I don't know, Memphis was like some kind of dog that's been taken off the lead and was just doing laps around with no avail.
Oh my
Ow.
god. That hurts.
2
That hurts
directs.
big time.
That's overkill.
That is overkill. 2 direct shotguns to the face.
And the spit didn't do much. A little bit of damage over time, but I mean, he barely feels that.
Memphis is tilting.
Whoa.
Yeah, he must be tilting. There's no way that was a good move.
I mean, they're both pretty big champions. Both players would hit a lot of LG there.
Yeah, but Memphis, maybe he was too confident in his own LG, but I don't think that was a good move at all. And now he's already on the back foot within 40 seconds. He's down 2 champions.
Yeah, this might not last long this round. I think that Memphis has bitten off more than he can chew, possibly. A little bit of damage, and I think he wants to go in. Is he going to walk forward for it? It's actually a very passive use of the shield. You kind of expect him to go a bit more aggressive.
I thought he was going to go full in, but nope. And now, Memphis used the ability, but he doesn't have, he didn't see BaSe. What a shame.
BaSe does need to get himself back onto the rockets as well.
He's got 1 rocket, yeah.
I think he just sensed Memphis for a second there. A couple of footsteps giving away Memphis's position. He's going to realize that 1 rocket, and he's just switched away. I think that was the signal there that he doesn't have any left.
Yeah. Once again, players not realizing how much ammo they have.
I think it's something about today, though. I don't think this is something that happens all the time. All the LG coming in, but that rocket might have just slowed Memphis down. There's a 225s at the bottom. I swear we'd never normally see it on a stream as much as we've seen it today.
Yeah, I suppose you're right, but still something. Yeah, now he has 25 rockets, so he's definitely not going to run out of rockets anytime soon. Who almost a teleport?
Oh, he can't get out of there. Had to turn around looking for where the hell he was going. Memphis is at least able to get rid of the clutch. That's something that you can feel good about. Oh, Ghost Walk used just in time. All big items are up. He's going to try and do some damage himself. 21 health left for Nyx. He's actually going to let him take the Mega first.
Yeah, I think Memphis was fairly low as well, so he opted to go for some go for some health.
Some safer plays. And he's got time to play safe a little bit, not going too aggressive like he did before. Oh, the rockets though from Nyx. He's got a bit of armor. Might go with the LG now. And that is going to be it. Round number 2 is favoring BaSe, and he is 1 round away from qualifying to the regionals.
Match point for BaSe.
Round begins in 3, 2,
What have you got, Memphis?
1.
Playing from
Round
Spain,
3.
representing.
He's got anarchy, but looks like he's. Oh, he didn't pick up the Mega. Big
No
trouble already.
way. Did he get bounced off that or something? That's.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's a good move by BaSe there. Surely it's gonna be a kill. No, Memphis manages to escape. That's a great move there by BaSe because he knew that Anarchy didn't have a cooldown ready, so he opted to go for the rocket jump to go for something aggressive there.
LG coming in. I think we might get a chase as well from Anarchy, trying to find a way into the room. Surely heard something there. The shield is coming up, and that is going to pain Memphis to realize. Memphis, he might chase through the teleporter. Yep, he's going to go through. Rocket's doing a little bit of damage. He's going in for the Mega. And after that pickup, he's got a bit more confidence to push in to do some damage. He catches him on the ledge. Oh, dear. That's another way to get rid of Anarchy. If you're confident in your aim, then that little bit of a knockback with the LG, it can just force him into a wall where all momentum is lost.
Yeah, he got LG stuck to the wall there, and his health deteriorated really fast. And now BaSe is in a good place. Ah, that rhymes. Oh,
Whoa there.
12 health. I wonder if Memphis realized that he's so low. No, he does. Good kill there.
You don't know what
Not quite enough time for that shield to take effect. That rocket will whiz past him, and problem is, every time Memphis kills Clutch, he's only got one champion left. Oh, sorry, my mistake. I'm clearly blind. I was just assuming that Memphis had lost his sword.
great rocket
That
from
was
Memphis.
sick. Absolutely
That was
sick
really
there.
sick. Yeah. Now, Visor versus Zorlak, and I'm gonna have to go with Zorlak here. There you go. Memphis takes a round.
That was so quick. Those last 2 frags was just blinking and you miss it.
I blinked twice, and
Prepare to fight.
I saw one frag. I don't know what happened.
Well, fair play.
Round begins
I'm glad to see that
3,
Memphis is at least able to get
2,
around. I don't think he got around in the first map, so
Yeah, he did.
It's a
He
feel-good moment.
he won the first round, and then he lost the next 3.
okay.
But now he's gonna be in trouble again, I think, man. Same thing happened last round, and now again, BaSe doesn't get in for the kill. Oof. Almost dodged into the void there. That would have seen it happen.
He'd be okay with that.
Yeah, he will be.
You've seen it happen?
By myself, so yeah, I've seen it happen.
The damage
Memphis-
though, nice and anarchy.
Yeah, Memphis takes down BaSe, and now, ooh, and Memphis is so low though. No armor, no health. Surely he's gonna get out this heavy. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, just a moment of concern for him, but he's looking all right now, and maybe his confidence is building up again. We've got to remember, BaSe isn't such an experienced player that he's a real hard-headed individual in these intense moments where you're about to qualify to a really important tournament. I mean, he could be feeling the nerves himself right now and slipping up a bit because of it. And this is when Memphis can come into play.
Yeah, and it's not like we haven't seen a fair share of
Oh my
comebacks
God.
today, so
Oh, that was hot!
yep. That was nice.
That is
Memphis
one way
is
to
flying.
control the map.
Memphis is flying through the map. Good rocket by Nyx though. Nyx have Ghost Walk? She does.
Yeah, I like the wall rocket jumps, and then I like the arches that he's using above. I mean, that's someone who's just that good at mastering the physics in the game.
Anarchy is fast. BaSe's rockets are really on point.
Oh, and he's not able to survive any longer. The final rocket from BaSe was beautifully placed. And it's
16 health though. So BaSe doesn't have Ghost Walk up. So if Zorlak can get up close to BaSe, ooh, this is a lot of damage. About over 100 damage, and a wasted spit. Not too good. Not too good for Memphis there.
Do you think he was just trying to sort of zone him out so that he could get a spare moment to himself? Oh god, that rocket.
Was brutal.
It's gonna easily lock out Memphis from the armor.
Stopwatch.
And with no spit yet for probably a fair few seconds. Yeah, and Ghostwalk being up. He possibly could have thought about moving. Actually, no, I'm looking at the stack. He's built up the stack very nicely, Memphis. Rocket!
Oh.
He gets the air rocket indeed.
Again, mid-air rocket by Memphis. Such a great play. This rocket accuracy is on point.
And on the target, as small as Nyx, that is very impressive. He's managed to hit him with a little bit of the acid, but that armor is over there. He's trying to get another rocket, but can't quite make it. And that is going to be BJ versus Visor. It's crunch time at the moment for Memphis. He's got to get a kill and pull us to the 5th round, or we're going to see BaSe going through to the regionals.
Down to their last champion, and Memphis does not have his dual wield ready. BaSe doesn't really have an aggressive, powerful attack, but he just always, when he uses cooldown, he always knows where his opponent is. So right now, he can basically know that Memphis picked up the Mega, so BaSe should have a timing on both items.
He's just hiding. I think he's almost as if he's just waiting for that cooldown to come up again. I mean, there's not really a reason that Memphis would go to get the Tri-Bolt specifically.
Yeah, I'm not too sure why he was hiding there. Maybe, yeah, question, man. Maybe he wants Memphis to be more competitive and use his dual wield. I'm not sure.
Or maybe a bit prematurely used there from Memphis. Rocket jump,
Definitely
very
premature.
good. Memphis can get Mega. Yeah, he's taking it now. Less than a minute left, but at this point, the clock. The only useful thing about it is that it's going to help if the players time the items.
BaSe using Visor very well here.
I
Waiting for the right time to pick up an LG here.
I can respect a good Visor.
Yep. Picking an LG on this map could be quite dangerous, but BaSe waited until Memphis was out of view.
Memphis BaSe is having a lot of trouble. He wanted those hourglass timers.
Yeah, he wants. He runs them well. I've noticed. He runs them well.
There's a lot of focus on that. Careful, does go through the teleporter quite late. This might give a bit of hope to the Spaniard. Oh, about almost 60 damage there.
Yeah.
Sudden death.
Sudden death.
Warning.
Memphis has a heavy to fall back on, and BaSe has the mega.
Memphis is coming near though, so not too much damage done just then, and he's popped dual wield, and we're gonna see some.
Know that the heavy is up. I don't think BaSe knows that the heavy is up.
Maybe he might have assumed that it's been taken already.
Yeah, and now Memphis takes both. Oh my, doesn't? Yeah, he does.
He even rocket jumps to go through as well.
Hey man, gotta get that extra speed. Maybe
All about
Memphis
speed.
thinks he's still playing a CPM player, an anarchy character. More like Anarchy. Nope.
Oh my god,
So pink.
the dunk.
Dunk. 100 damage. Thank you.
And the mega's up. BaSe is just kind of, what's the technical term? Not looking at the items.
He just is waiting for the right time to attack, and this is not it. Unless he hits those direct rockets. Memphis is super low. Oh,
Oh my god,
so close. So close. I really liked how BaSe used his visor there, his see-through
Prepare to
ability,
fight.
because yeah, he tried to look through a wall and peek his
Round
shots.
begins
Fortunately, it
in
didn't work out in the end, and Memphis
3,
kills him.
2,
Now it's 2-2 in rounds,
1.
man. Whoever wins his
Fight.
round takes the map. Match point for BaSe once again, and set point for Memphis.
I'm on watching Memphis off the beginning of this one. Got the mega side of the map, and looking maybe for a couple of extra weapons. Do like to get the shotgun early, typically. He's gonna find. Whoa, bye-bye. He's just gonna take a sharp U-turn. Oh, speed has been somewhat diminished though, running into that fat robot.
Robot has no shield, picking up some time shards, so decreasing the cooldown by about 10 seconds. Oh, direct rocket there by Memphis. Below though, yeah. So
I think he wants to attack though.
he wants to attack, but he just not dare to. And now BaSe has quite the stack. But Memphis does have both items, so
He's got to prevent him from taking those hourglasses though. This is the time to get the kill. Shield up already.
taking some lava damage. Memphis should really going for the kill right now. Yeah, it's surely this is going to be it. Very well played by Memphis here.
Yeah, good.
And are we going to
calculated
see
aggression.
another comeback? Man, it was 2-0, and now it's 2-2, and Memphis just took out the clutch.
I'd say this would be a bit of a choke from BaSe if he isn't able to close the map.
Watch.
Definitely, definitely. Getting nervous, man. Big money on the line.
Because I don't think it's like Inns going versus Garpy, where Garpy's already had so much competitive experience. Now, both of these guys are quite fresh when it comes to the big competition environment.
I agree. Memphis had some success at CPM, but there was never any big tournaments on the line. Whereas this tournament is quite huge.
Got to get part of that $1 million. That's what it's all about.
And fortune and fame.
Whoa there.
What
okay.
a rocket! What a rocket! BaSe down to visor.
And his visor was okay.
Visor's good.
Not really willing to say more than that.
Playing against Anarchy, and Anarchy is Memphis' favorite character. So, yeah, I think this is it.
That was a good decision to pull back there from Memphis. He just realized he went directly plus forward into the LG, which is probably not the way you want to approach a fight. Good rocket, follow up, and there it is. Map for Memphis. We are going to a tiebreaker.
Another great comeback by Memphis there. He was down two rounds to none, and he managed to win the map 3-2.
You know what? I wasn't expecting to see a tiebreaker between these two. I thought.
Oh,
BaSe was
absolutely.
gonna-
No, I thought BaSe. I thought BaSe was going to go in 2-0.
Yeah. So
What do you think is going to be the next map? Is it Blood Run?
BaSe to pick. Blood Run was the first one.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
right.
we've got either Ruins or Blood Covenant.
That is right.
I think we might see another clutch pick. And I'm not sure actually if I prefer a clutch on Blood Run or if I prefer it on Ruins.
Well, BaSe is definitely going to pick clutch because he's done so for both maps. So.
So honestly, I'm not sure. I don't know enough about the way BaSe plays Quake Champions to make that read, but I guess we're going to find out very soon. It's currently got Blood Covenant selected. I didn't see if they kind of typed in chat what they wanted to pick, but yeah, it looks like it is going to be Blood Covenant.
Alrighty, BaSe picking Blood Covenant. Memphis surely playing Anarchy. What do you think about these other two champions? Or like again?
I think it's going to be Sorlag. I'm not sure about the third one. He seems to kind of flip that and reverse it a little bit from time to time. So on Blood Run, I mean, you've got a number of viable options. He had the BJ at one point. He had the Ranger another.
Anarchy and Zorlak. There you go.
So let's go from back to Ranger. And it's the same composition for BaSe. Sorry. So I'm wondering what the audience in chat are thinking at the moment, who they're cheering for. Is it Memphis, the Spanish CPN expert, or is it going to be BaSe, a guy who's maybe a controversial figure in the Quake Live community now, but still up there in terms of skill level? We're going to find out very soon. I'll put ourselves into game, and hopefully, yep, we're all good, set up to go in 20 seconds time. Need I remind you guys again, winner goes over to the regionals that will be happening at the beginning of August, where they will have a chance to compete for that $1 million prize pool. And whoever loses this map is going to have that chance still to qualify for the third and fourth week.
Round one.
I am on BaSe to begin with. He has got the mega side of the map. Got that lightning gun very early on.
Memphis is rocket jumping around. He's noticed his health pool decrease for some reason. Really wanted that railgun.
Lots of damage already, actually. 2 rails early on from Anarchy. Happy days. He's going to look at this. There's going to be a huge cycle of hourglasses he can go through if he wants, but he doesn't want to go up the bridge.
I don't know why he doesn't go for that armor. Maybe he's scared. If Anarchy comes here, then it's surely going to get me a kill.
Oh my god. No shield. It's an easy kill. Memphis takes him down fast.
Not many can get the drop on me.
Alright, that was much quicker than I expected. That rocket seemed to just be homing into him. There was nothing he could do about that.
Memphis got to watch out, though. Oh,
whoa, the
great aim by
round.
BaSe. 3 drills in a row. But the thing is, what Memphis was just running around, and if you're running around like that, you're fairly predictable. So you're going to get easy shots. Exactly what BaSe did.
But moving is fun, Vu.
Moving is fun, but not when you're playing for the big money. You gotta make sure that when you're moving around like that, you're not easy to hit. And Memphis just did not take into account that he was just an easy target. Surely, right now, Memphis, just a bunch of 7s coming through. Memphis is about to die.
Many
BaSe
7s.
takes the kill. Many 7s. Yep.
And it's just the
7,
Ranger.
7, 7.
Lucky number. Oh, never mind.
Yep.
I
Wow.
was gonna say, but I didn't get a chance, that Memphis's Rangers not being the most inspiring,
Prepare to fight.
I don't know, just action that we've seen. But
That's actually, I've been really surprised how easily Memphis gave away that round. He was up a kill, and then I don't know what he was doing, but then he suddenly just goes too aggressive and
is he gonna go
gives up his
aggressive?
champion. No, he's not too bad. He has a railgun. This is actually really good for Memphis. Yeah, sure, he used his cooldown, but he has a railgun, whereas BaSe doesn't.
Yeah, you're right though about the previous round. When you kill Clutch that quickly, you don't want to see the round fall apart the way
Within
it
a
did.
minute, he got killed 3 times. So definitely, maybe got a little bit too confident.
Yeah, he's got to definitely level his mind. That armor's going to be up shortly, so is the Mega. And he's hanging around for it, though. And BaSe will be able to take the armor. Oh, God! I was going to say, if he hasn't got that dodge, he might have to go up the bounce pad, which is always a little bit sketchy. You can hear that hoverboard just floating around the...
Yeah, Anarchy is fairly
map.
loud around the map. A lot of times you just know where he is.
Well, if you want to float off the floor, it requires some energy.
Fast push, you're right. Oh, some good real stuff from Memphis. Anarchy is hard to hit, whereas Big Clutch, not so much.
Nice shield down, and he's going to try and jump across to it. I think Memphis is going to be fully aware of that. Gets so much distance with that jump. Oh, not bad return fire, actually. Missing that rail shot. He finds another one. What the hell is these shots? He almost had a chance to get one more. And BaSe is when it goes into emergency mode. Just back to walking. You can still gain speed just by walking forward. So.
Yeah, it's still fast. Or relatively fast. Not as fast as Anarchy, but...
Just saying.
Saying. No one's as fast as Anarchy. Except Clutch. Trying to get that peak roll in. No, Memphis won't budge.
Need to get a bit of extra damage. Really need to take advantage of the fact that you're several times harder to hit. Just due to the fact that you don't look like a Zeppelin. Oh, nice rail. Timed it well with his shield still up at that point. And Memphis pretty weak. He's going to have to sink his way into the corners of the map and get some armors.
Clutch goes aggressive now, but he doesn't have a shield up. As soon as he picks those time charts up, he will though, but... Scared of hovering Anarchy right there. What is BaSe doing? Is he just waiting for the heavy to be up? Looks like it.
It's almost as if he just assumes that Memphis is going to be running everywhere. If I hang around, he'll run into me at some point. Going into the shield on this side. Memphis, he's got to try to find an escape route at this point. Uses the injection. Rail is going to be found, though. Tough shot to land. Well, BaSe makes the magic happen. Now Memphis...
I think it was a zoomed reel as well. Oh, no, he doesn't make a jump. Now Memphis can get onto this mega.
Impressive.
He eats a reel, but he does take the mega, so not a big deal.
Memphis wants to close the gap soon, though.
BaSe only has one real shot left. What do you think, Zuda? Does he realize it?
I don't know, we'll find out in a moment. He's not going over to the railgun, although he could rocket jump over there if he wanted to.
No, he doesn't know that he's low though. So whenever he shoots...
That's true.
No, he can't shoot it.
Okay, we don't know now. Was that his last rail, or...?
Yeah, see? Now he rocket jumps to it.
Ah, okay, I thought he had one rail left, my mistake.
No, he shot it, and then he realized he didn't have ammo, and he switched weapons.
It's getting predictable now.
Yeah, I think ammo warning is in order here.
Basically, at least.
Oh, he's in... Oh, is he...
He won't die from that. I think he'll have 8 health left.
8 health left. Wow. So close, but no cigar.
That's the Ranger. Once again, the Ranger from the depths of the holes of terror.
Is that where he comes from?
I don't know. I can't remember something about slip gates.
The lore behind him.
And yeah, I don't know, just weapons carved from something and to do with Antichrist. But it's actually just Memphis, which is more like a sort of fluffy bunny. I don't want to make fun of your Ranger, Memphis, but
yeah, Ranger.
I'm not expecting much.
Yeah, Memphis is comfortable on Anarchy and Zorlite. Not so much on Quake 2 characters, I don't think.
We'll see. Maybe he can make something happen. He forces the shield out, which is good. Oh, no.
Time ran out.
Absolutely over. You just did the shield. It's like, run at me, bro. What you gonna do?
Yeah, time ran out. 2-0 for BaSe, and once again,
3.
It's that
BaSe
moment
has
again, isn't it?
3 match points.
Round.
You know, he had 3
round.
match points before, and it was over. He's
Yeah, I must say
mindset.
though that I think Memphis was a lot more competitive on Corrupted Keep than Blood. And this is
True.
I don't know about that. A risky move. Running out of that teleporter, eating a bunch of full damage LG. Not worth.
Here's that Memphis is right above him, and he knows that the armor's up in a second, so he's just going to try and hold on to it. Can we get some damage, though, from Memphis? Can he force that shield out? He can. Alright, that's good news for Memphis. Ooh, missing that bounce pad rail. You don't want to be missing them. They should be free damage right there. Even against the likes of Anarchy. Oh, Trance here from the Anarchy, and he is going to make it. He gets his injection straight after the last rocket, which is actually what kept him alive.
Yeah, that's a super close fight there. If he didn't use his injection, he would have been dead.
Sometimes you just got to take those opportunities as well, even if it means, you know, risking your life. At this point, he needs to do something impressive.
He needs to hit these rails. And Nyx is just evading them so well.
Is he going to use the Ghost Walk now? Yeah, I think he just did. And we've got shield up in 5. Whoa, it could still kill him, but he just about misses the rail. The armor's up, Memphis. He's not going there. Alright, he's just taking the scenic route, I think. Does that find him? That Mega's up. Looking around, he didn't spot him on the side. He can go for the damage if he wants.
He doesn't have rockets. Come on, Memphis, get a rocket launcher. Go.
Oh, this is very aggressive from him, but he's getting a nice little route there. This is gonna maybe for him force that Ghost Walk again. He has done it, and that armor's up. Oh no, not for a second. He got on it, his body exploded as it spawned, but he couldn't make it happen. So we are now 2 champions versus 2 champions. Solak versus Nyx.
Still possible for Memphis, but definitely without his Anarchy in play, it's going to be a lot harder. Especially if Nyx is going to play the defensive railing game.
Yeah. The thing is with Nyx, it's quite hard to close the gap physically. So if you can keep hitting rails, that's fine. But that also hinges a bit on Memphis giving up those angles.
Yeah, that's definitely hard to do against Nyx, to not give her any angles. Because actually, Nyx is quite fast. In theory, she's the fastest, one of the fastest straight line characters. But BaSe just wants to play that defensive game. Look at that, he's just going for these angles, going for these shots, and Memphis has no answer for it.
I do like the patience that we have from BaSe as well. He's not just like running around the map for the sake of it. It seems all very, you know, meticulously calculated.
Basically, he's just playing like Instigate.
Yeah.
He's using a railgun, peeking shots, peeking corners, and trying to catch Memphis, because Memphis is running around anyway. So he's gonna run into him sooner or later.
That's his sort of natural default position, you know? Just run around map. And it's from there the game evolves. But you know what?
That's CPM. That might be CPM still, though.
Yeah. It sounds as if I'm making fun, but that's exactly what I do as well, so...
Nice move there by Memphis. The rocket jump.
BaSe got no Ghost Walk. This is trouble. He's going to try and chase in for this, get the kill. He's making it happen.
Very well done. Very well done.
Alright, Memphis has actually got an advantage at the moment, so it's not... Oh, he's going to go in for this. This is absolutely mad. Trying for the aerial with the gauntlet. But he's going to get slam dunked by the rocket, and that is a round for Memphis all of a sudden.
That was so close, though. He almost got the mid-air gauntlet kill.
That would have been unbelievable.
Yeah, see? That pommel was so close to my face. Memphis said.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
I think the only time I've ever seen that in other iterations of Quake is in like very random kind of frag movies and things like that. That's never ever something you see.
And now it's actually effective.
Yeah.
Using the pommel aggressive.
It's a viable weapon, and I think that's brilliant to have that in there. It's something you really have to watch out for. Oh, shield up. It's got to back off.
Oh, wow. Look at him move.
I'm so hot for him right now.
Ah, same here. Same here. I love CPM. Moving backwards, please.
And he's just trying to defend that Mega a little bit. That would be BaSe getting that armor, no problem. But that shield, I imagine, will have ticked up by now. The amount of hourglasses that are over on that side of the map. He's gonna run into him almost. Spotting him, always wishing he had the railgun out there. Oh wow, the speed there for BaSe takes 100 damage. And I like
rocket jump. Is he gonna rocket jump? Yeah, he is.
Always rocket jumps.
Oh yeah, but he knew.
Like a book.
Oh no, Memphis is so risky. BaSe. Oh, it wasn't a zoom drill. Otherwise, Memphis would have died. hourglasses,
I'm
man.
just wondering what's Memphis going to do at the moment to keep himself alive. He's going to the armor. He's got 10 seconds until the big armors are up. Is he going to go say hello?
I'm so surprised that Memphis does not pick up any hourglasses. He's just running by them. He's anarchy, man. He can spend 2 seconds to get some hourglasses just so you have that cooldown ready.
It's like not part of his strat or something. All right, hitting some rails.
It's not part of his routes, even though he's running by them. You need to make him part of your route.
Yeah.
And as anarchy, that's like the easiest thing you can do. Because you're so fast. Like right now, get them. He got one, and it's back up again, but still.
Vu is not happy.
I am not pleased to see anarchy playing. No, he's playing anarchy very well.
How dare you? Oh, there's a little bit of a stalemate really at the moment between the two of them. Items aren't spawning that close to each other, but they still somehow seem to be claiming their own big items, Mega and Big Armor respectively. Alright, forcing that shield out again is good. But the thing is, he hasn't done that initial damage, so it makes it... Oh my god, I love it when he does that! But he's making it out this time. He's going back in for the fight, being very careful. He's not available right now unless it's zoomed.
Oof. BaSe missed that. That should have been a hit.
That shield won't be up still. Is he going to chase it? Oh, he's pushed him back too far away. 3 health left for Memphis. 30 seconds. There are hourglasses in this map. Get them.
Nope.
Fetch.
Need help. Uh-oh.
Ah!
Big trouble for Memphis here. Yeah, he died. Nothing you can do against the shield right there in that little corner.
Well, Sorlag. 1 rail already for BaSe. No armor for Memphis. We've got sub 2 minutes of play remaining. 10 seconds until the armor. Is Memphis able to claim anything of significant value? Or is he just... he rocket jumped just there, so he might just fly up. He is.
What is he trying to achieve here? He's not going to do anything with a rocket launcher. He's toast.
The acid did come out. He might do a lot of damage. He could get the kill. 10 health left.
Oh my god.
He got
there
rid of
you
the
go.
clutch.
Zorlike in your face with as clutch is a bad thing. But man, Memphis did a ton of damage there.
The massive problem is though he lost his Sorlag, and again we've seen his Ranger.
We've seen BaSe's Nyx, and BaSe's Nyx is very good.
Yeah.
And
that's a better way to put it.
BaSe is gonna run this clock down like no tomorrow. No way BaSe is gonna. I mean, I think he might be content to just stay here for a minute.
Yeah. Is this a part of the map that Memphis will look at in the next 60 seconds?
Probably not. Gets an LG, and I think he's gonna stand there for 50 seconds. Really? Why?
Oh, I think he heard a step. I don't know if that was just us. There's items. Is he guessing that part? There's 2 staircases you've not checked, and you've got to check them both pretty quickly.
Yeah, Ranger man. 30 seconds left. Ghost Walk is up, obviously.
Come on. He's got to find him right now, otherwise that Ghost Walker is going to completely wreck him. He hasn't been up here. He's going to test it out now. I think he sensed him. All right, that's before it's too late. He's got to hit shots. Well, okay, Ghost Walk. Now he's got to guess. He's got 3 seconds remaining of the Ghost Walk, that is, and now he's found him. Can he close the gap? 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's going to be survival for BaSe as he now qualifies to the regionals, hugging the walls of that lightning gun staircase.